First week of October and dust is flying in the corn and soybean belt as harvest really kicks into high gear. And as is normal in today's great farming operations, the planning and management just continues to churn on and on. And next year's needs are already being addressed. You're on the ground today with Rob Seco. I'm Todd Claussen. One of those needs that are already being addressed for the 2025 cropping season is the nitrogen need in corn. There are many farm operations in the upper Midwest corn and soybean belt that make applications of a portion of their total nitrogen needs for next year yet this fall. And in general, we want to talk today about anhydrous ammonia application and this term, nitrogen stabilization. And what nitrogen stabilization simply means is being able to contain your nitrogen in a form that the plant can uptake in a soil level that the crop can get to when the crop needs it. That's nitrogen stabilization. And simply because nitrogen goes through a number of chemical reactions and different forms of nitrogen that are either stable or they are not. And so what we want to talk about is you apply anhydrous ammonia. Anhydrous ammonia is NH3. Ammonia is a Greek term that means without water. So ammonia immediately is searching for water, which is H2O. And ammonia needs a hydrogen atom off of H2O. Once it gets that, now it becomes ammonium. Ammonium is NH4. The beauty about ammonium is it's a positive charge. All of your soil particles, all your soil colloids, your organic matter has a negative charge, so that positively charged ammonium ion attaches to the soil and stays there. That's what we want to get to. We utilize a product from Streamline Ag known as NCase Below. Okay? And NCase Below is not an antibacterial, much like the historical nitrogen stabilizer for anhydrous ammonia. It is simply a glycol polymer. A couple of words that might not mean much to you, but what this glycol polymer does is that it reacts with the soil particles and the moisture that's in the soil, and then creates landing sites and increases the level of negative charges, so the ammonium has greater community to land on and be held, not only by the soil particles but also by this glycol polymer that is in NCase Below. If we can keep the ammonium in a level closer to the soil surface where the root zone is going to be when that crop needs it late next June, we'll be in a much better position. So it's very biologically friendly. It's not an antibacterial, and we can make that application for under $10 in the fall. So we're applying 6 ounces for every 50 units of nitrogen that would be applied. And I think that's very economical as we compare and contrast that with losses of nitrogen. Also remember, anhydrous ammonia, 50 degrees soil temperature and trending down. Today, this morning at 4-inch depth where I'm at right now was 64 degrees. That was the low. And today, this afternoon, it's probably 77 or 78. So we're going to have some different weather before we're going to start hooking up to anhydrous bars anyway. So we're talking about stabilizing nitrogen, keeping nitrogen in that ammonium form closer to the root zone in next June and next July corn crop for better utilization of nitrogen applied on your farm. That's NCase Below from Streamline Ag. You've been on the ground today with Rob Seco. I'm Todd Claussen.